Warehouse stores like Sam's Club and Costco used to be the go-to places for shoppers who wanted the best deals. But with Amazon now dominating the retail world, are they still relevant? Consumer reporter John Matarese shows us some things that are still cheaper at warehouse stores, so you don't waste your money.
With online shopping and discounts everywhere in the Houston area, paying $45 or more to join a membership club feels so 1988. Why pay a fee if you then have to carry large boxes to your car? Because it can still save you a bundle of money. Do you think the warehouse store's best days are behind it? Then check out a Sam's Club or Costco parking lot on a Saturday, where every weekend feels like Black Friday.
Paper products, anything, toilet paper, paper towels.
Tide. Strawberries, the bananas, anything that can make me a good salad with.
We found one local Sam's Club to be bustling inside on a recent weekday.
I come here about once a month and stock up.
There, Mom Lindsay Erickson was filling her cart with large boxes of Pampers.
I have 2 little kids, so they go through a ton of diapers, ton of wipes.
Some people say, I don't really like to buy in bulk because maybe they have a small refrigerator or freezer. But when it comes to things like paper products or baby diapers or wipes, you really can't go wrong buying these bulk packages. So with the help of recent comparisons from Go Banking Rates and the Penny Hoarder, we found 9 things that are almost always cheaper at Sam's and Costco. Diapers and baby wipes, about 20% less than supermarket prices. Rotisserie chicken at $4.99, half the price of most grocery stores. Maple syrup, vanilla extract, peanut butter and Nutella, cheese, pet food and kitty litter, tires, including name brands like Michelin and Goodyear, and eyeglasses. Which looks better, this? Or how about this? But what about Amazon, which offers the convenience of diapers delivered right to your door with free shipping? Well, you pay for that convenience, according to recent comparisons by Joni Deemer, the crazy coupon lady.
And we found, much to our surprise, that Costco is still 12% less in average price of those items when we compare it to Amazon Subscribe and Save.
Business Insider says Sam's and Costco prices are so similar, it recommends joining the one that's closest to you. That's so important. Choose your warehouse store based on location rather than membership price. If you have to drive 45 minutes, you will rarely go, and that way you don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese for H-Town Rush.